Listen to me closely, eyes front. Welcome to the explainer that is going to completely shatter your illusions about the Japanese language. Consider me your commander for this linguistic boot camp. If you think you're going to conquer Japanese by lazily memorizing a dictionary, you are marching straight into an ambush. Today, we are taking a harsh, unforgiving look at one of the absolute most deceptive words in your vocabulary arsenal. Prepare yourselves. Here is a direct quote. Doko equals where. Are you still memorizing it like that? Doko equals where. Doko wa where. Omae tachi mada so oboete iru no ka? If so, I have to tell you right now, at this very second, your Japanese comprehension is in critical danger. You are walking onto the battlefield completely unarmed. If you honestly believe Japanese words are just simple one-to-one copies of English words, your communication skills are going to completely collapse in the real world. Read these sentences out loud with me. どこに勤めていますか? Where do you work? このテレビはどこのですか? What brand is this TV? どこか具合が悪いのですか? Are you feeling sick somewhere? どこが悪いってんだよ? What's wrong with what I did? Do you seriously think you can process all of these complex, nuanced situations with a basic English concept of where? Foolish. It is absolutely impossible. Okay, hey, take a breath. I know I was just a bit harsh, but listen to me. I speak to you strictly because I truly believe in your potential. I know you can overcome this wall. You have the discipline to reach a much higher level of understanding, and I am right here to pull you up. We're in this together. Let's redefine your weapons with military precision. Forget everything you thought you knew. Doko is not just a coordinate on a physical map. It represents position, range, affiliation, and problem area. Taisho no zoku suru ichi, honi, shozoku, mondai kasho. In the Japanese mind, the concept of position extends way beyond physical space. It digs deep into abstract, social, and logical realms. If you don't grasp this core concept, you're going to be stuck as a helpless beginner forever. Phase 1, the 6 dimensions of Doko. Grab your pens and take notes right now, because your survival in Japanese conversation depends entirely on this briefing. Let's break down the true scope of this word. Dimension 1 is physical place. Toire wa doko desu ka? Where is the toilet? This is basic training. You already know this. But look at Dimension 2, affiliation. Doko ni tsutomete imasu ka? Where do you work? We are not asking for the GPS coordinates of your office building. We're asking for your social affiliation, the company you belong to. Now Dimension 3, institution. Daigaku wa doko desu ka? Which university do you attend? Again, we are not asking where the campus is located on a map. We're asking for the identity of the institution you're affiliated with. Are you seeing the pattern here? It is social position over physical position. Let's push even further. Dimension 4, body part. Doko ka guai ga悪いのですか? What part of your body hurts? We are probing an internal physical state, not a location in a room. Dimension 5 is origin. このテレビはどこのですか? What brand is this TV? This is all about manufacturers, origin countries, the source. And Dimension 6, logical flaw. どこが悪いってんだよ? What exactly is wrong with what I did? Here, Doko targets a flaw in logic or behavior, the problem area. You look a little overwhelmed. Huh, that's totally natural. But look at you, staring intently, desperately trying to absorb this massive linguistic architecture. I highly praise your earnest effort today. Keep that fire burning. You're absolutely going to master this. Now, let's test your reflexes with a simple phrase. Doko de hataraite imasu ka? Where do you work? Translate this for me in your head. Go on. It looks deceptively easy, doesn't it? But watch out. This is a trap. A lethal conversational trap waiting for an undisciplined learner to step right into it. Check this out. In English, you need 3 entirely different questions for different contexts. Are you asking about the city? Then you say, where do you work? And they answer, Kyoto. Are you asking about the corporation? Then you ask, which company do you work for? And they say, Nintendo. Or are you asking about the work environment? Where are you based? At home. But in Japanese, it is all the exact same sentence. Doko de hataraite imasu ka? So how on earth do you know which one they mean? You read the battlefield. You read the context. Japanese demands that you understand the entire situation around the words, not just the words themselves. Phase 2, the dictionary disaster simulations. You still think you can rely purely on the dictionary? Fine. I will personally demonstrate the catastrophic failure of relying solely on where. Watch and learn from the foolish mistakes of those who came before you. Simulation 1. Imagine the panic in this interaction. Person A asks, どこかが具合悪いの? Are you feeling sick somewhere? Person B shouts back, 東京駅、事故で電車が止まっている. Tokyo Station, the train stopped due to an accident. And person A is just like, no, not the station, your body, I'm asking about your health. Look at that. Total catastrophic communication breakdown. Simulation 2. Person A politely asks, どこに勤めていますか? Where do you work? And person B proudly yells, 日本, Japan. Obviously you work in Japan. That's way too broad. I meant your company name. Utterly humiliating. Simulation 3. Someone asks, このテレビ Doko no. What brand is this TV? The response, living room no. The living rooms. The manufacturer. I am asking who made it, not which room it's sitting in. A complete, embarrassing failure to read the origin context. Simulation 4. どこが悪いってんだよ. What's wrong with what I did? 頭だ. Your head. Wait, why are you suddenly insulting me? All right. Back to command persona. Quite the comedic disaster, isn't it? But the humor masks a deadly serious point. These simulations prove one absolute rule. Dictionary meaning equals battlefield casualty. If you ignore context, your communication dies, period. But do not fear. I'm putting you through this rigorous training precisely so you never have to face this embarrassing fate out in the real world. You are my finest recruit, and you are going to learn to read the invisible air around the words. I know you are. Brace yourselves, we're moving to Phase 3, the Dochira trap. Many lazy learners just assume that creating polite Japanese is a simple, formulaic math equation. They think you can just blindly swap a casual word for a polite word. Let me show you why that assumption is fundamentally flawed. Let's look at a direct comparison. First, natural Japanese. どちらに勤めていますか? Where do you work? This sounds excellent. It's polite, it's refined. Now look at the unnatural disaster right below it. どちらか具合が悪いですか? Are you sick in which direction? This is horrific. Why does the first one work perfectly, but the second one fails so miserably? Use your brain for a second. Think about the mechanics of the word. Here is the answer. Dochira inherently carries a strong directional focus. It's choice-based, it has a limited, highly specific scope compared to the massive, abstract umbrella of Doko. You can ask which direction a company is affiliated with, sure, but you absolutely cannot ask which direction your stomachache is coming from. Polite formatting is not simple replacement. Stop treating this beautiful complex language like a lazy algebraic formula. We now enter our final briefing, Phase 4. Human comprehension versus AI translation. We're shifting our focus from the raw mechanics of vocabulary to the grand, vital philosophy of human connection. Put your pens down and listen to the core of what it actually means to speak a language. Look, we live in an era of incredibly advanced machinery. AI can swap words instantly. Translating a dictionary definition from one language to another is a trivial, easy task for a computer. But let me be absolutely clear. Translating words is fundamentally entirely different from true understanding. A machine translates data. A human being comprehends life. Think about what we as human beings actually process when we speak. We read the context, the atmosphere, the relationships, the culture, the emotion. We literally read the silence between the words. This is the noble, beautiful truth of human-driven language learning. You are not a machine. You are a human connecting with other humans, reading between the lines of their culture and their hearts. And that brings us to the absolute, undeniable truth of Japanese. 会話そのものが読解である. Conversation itself is reading comprehension. Remember this. Every single time you speak, you are reading the social map, the human relationship, the unsaid needs of the person standing right in front of you. You have survived this boot camp. I pushed you hard today because I know exactly what you are capable of. You now understand the profound depths of a single word. Take this truth, march forward, and attack your studies with absolutely everything you have. Do not betray my high expectations of you. Before you go, I want you to ask yourself this one final question. The next time you open your mouth to speak Japanese, will you be acting like a mindless dictionary, or will you truly read the human being standing in front of you? The choice is yours. Dismissed.